Why, hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today I want to do a little video on shared storage explained in the vault. All right, nothing else about the vault, just shared storage. So in the Lord of the Rings Online, there's a fun little thing called shared storage. It is on between your characters on the same server on the same account. Okay, so we have to just quickly do a little bit of definitions for you guys. So when you right click on the vault keeper, wherever he is in the world, it has this symbol on the map or above their head, right? Little coins or gold pieces. You're gonna go to shared storage. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So this shared storage is accessed by all of your characters on that server, on that account, okay? So again, if you have multiple accounts, characters on other accounts on the same server will not be able to access this, right? If you have characters on another server, they're not gonna be able to access this. This is on the same server, okay? So you can't like put stuff in here and then go on your other character on another server and send it to them. Doesn't work like that, right? Again, you can also only put stuff in here that are items that are bound to account or not bound to anything. That's the only stuff that can go in the shared storage. You cannot put something in there. Excuse me, you can put stuff that is bound to a certain character, but your other characters will not be able to pull it out. So you can use it as storage for a character if you have, for example, see this Tome of Continuous Swiftness bound to Zollin. I put it in there from Zollin, but if I try to take it out on Zollin, it's not going to let me because it's bound to a different character. See that little warning message I got up there? I'm not going to be able to do that. So, but if I find one that is bound to Grandal, these are other characters on my account. I'm just using this as storage. But if you find an item like, for example, this one says bound to account plus 5% attack damage for 6 hours, I could pull that out and I could use that on Zollin right now. Boop, use one of them. There we go, I get it for an hour. All right, or for 6 hours. That's a nice one, little veteran buff. I leave them in here because a lot of the ones that are shared, I can, whatever character I'm on, I just can go grab them and use them. And then it doesn't take up my inventory space, right? That's hence why a lot of stuff in here is shareable things. Some things are older that I have to get rid of and update, but again, very, very nice to know all this. The next thing you need to know about the shared stuff is that you can also access your shared storage at your premium home. All right, so like Dol Amroth, the Rohan Homestead, it has a spot to access your shared storage, which is very nice. All right, this is not for your regular houses in the Erebor. Erebor is one of the prime, so that would have the shared one. But the places like Erd Lewin, Michael Delving, Breland Homestead, those would not be able to be accessed by shared storage. Those have their own private chest, which is actually kind of nice because it's more room, right? So again, there's many ways to have inventory space, but we're gonna stick to shared storage for this episode of a guide. So again, if I have something in my inventory that says like this, Matham armor bound to account, well, I don't need it on Zollin, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop it in here with these other ones, and it'll be great. Again, there is a limit to how much shared storage you can have up here at the top between all your characters. That is different than the vault. The vault is for your one character on that server. But you can increase your shared storage. Watch for sales on the LOTRO store. They'll usually do them quite every couple months. You'll see shared storage goes on sale and you can buy an extra slot for only partial amount of the LOTRO points, okay? Which is kind of the in-game currency that is from the real world money though, right? That you kind of earn, if you're a VIP, you earn 500 of that a month. Keep that in mind. So yeah, shared storage, fantastic. Gotta think about, is it bound to your account? Then you can put it in here and all your characters on that server can use it. That server, we have to be very clear on that, okay? So again, there are three kinds of items pretty much. There's bound to character, there's bound to account, and there's bound to nobody. It's just an item. You can put it in, switch it, send it, mail it, all that kind of stuff, all right? So that's pretty nice. Again, the shared storage is nice because I believe you cannot actually send things that are bound to account through the mail unless the system knows that it is for a certain character. And now I'm a little bit curious because I always use the shared storage because it's so convenient. But if you go into your social panel of your VIP or you find a mailbox, in Thorin's Hall there's a mailbox right here, so we'll just run to it. You can actually right click on it, compose mail, let's send one to Grandal, yay, and I'm gonna find something that is bound to account and see if I can send it to Grandal. I can, all right, there we go, found out. But if I wanted to send that to a character that wasn't on my accounts, it would not work. So let's say I'm sending it to Zollin, which is not on this account. It's my other account. Okay, so I'm gonna send this Virtue XP to Zollin. Nope, you cannot mail that to that recipient because he's not on my account. So you can mail bound to account through the mail. It will not let you, anything that's bound to your character will not be able to be mailed through the mail too. Again, little side note for you guys. So, but shared storage, fantastic. Hopefully that explains it for you pretty well in a quick and pretty concise video of less than 5 minutes. And what we were talking about, that at least. You guys have a great day in Middle-earth, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. The shared storage is fantastic. Just realize that it's between only the characters on your single account on that server. The shared storage does not cross servers, which is dimensions or worlds, right? Or realms, however you want to say it, but we call them servers in LOTRO. And it also does not work between accounts. So if you have another account, they have their own shared storage. So always think the shared storage is hooked to your account that's hooked to the server you're on, right? Now again, you can have multiple characters on different servers on the same account, and they'll all have individually different shared storages on every server. So it's always going to be connected to one account to whichever server, but you could have multiple shared storages across one account on multiple servers, right? Does that make sense? Everyone follow that? All right. Well, you guys have a great day in Middle-earth, and I hope that helps you out with Shared Storage Explained. I'm going to do a new little series. We'll do some more precise guide videos, and I'll put a little explained on the end there for you, so it'll be a little easier. Thank you to my wonderful Patreons. You guys have a great day in Middle-earth. Subscribe button is right there if I earned it. I am your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always. The next episode will be up there in the top left for guides, and my main content, LOTRO Tales, over there. So check them all out, and have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends. See ya.